Number 1. This 1950 Chevrolet Taxi Hot Rod, offered at $14,000 and located in Mentor, Ohio, is presented as a striking custom build that consistently draws attention wherever it goes, blending vintage taxi character with classic hot rod attitude. Finished in fresh base coat and clear coat paint, the car carries a bold visual presence enhanced by new chrome and polished stainless trim, a Fulton outside sun visor, and wide radial white wall tires mounted with custom wheel covers that perfectly complement its period-correct yet personalized look. Adding to its unique identity, it is equipped with a functioning taximeter, a two-way radio, and a taxi top light, reinforcing its authentic cab-inspired theme while making it stand out among typical street rods and customs. Under the hood, this Chevrolet is powered by a 327 cubic inch V8 engine paired with a turbo 350 automatic transmission, providing reliable and well-supported performance that makes the car both enjoyable and practical to drive. The drivetrain is backed by a braking system that includes power disc brakes up front and drum brakes in the rear, offering a strong balance of stopping power and traditional layout. A dual exhaust system gives the car a proper hot rod sound and presence, further enhancing the driving experience and making it as entertaining to hear as it is to look at, whether cruising or pulling into a show. Structurally, the car is described as being in excellent condition for a build of this nature, with very solid body floors and trunk areas and no rust reported, which is especially important for a custom project that is meant to be driven and enjoyed. The trunk has been finished with new carpet, adding a clean and tidy look, and most of the glass throughout the car is new, reducing concerns about clarity, leaks, or replacement costs. These solid foundations give confidence that this hot rod is not just a flashy exterior, but also a well-sorted and usable classic that can be driven, shown, or further refined. While the car is already highly presentable, a few remaining items are noted to bring it even closer to complete, including running a vacuum line to the windshield wiper motor and switch, replacing the temperature gauge, and recovering the front seat to freshen the interior. The seller is open to selling or trading the car, specifically considering a 1940s or 1950s hot rod classic or another interesting vehicle, with flexibility to add or receive money depending on the exchange. Taken together, this 1950 Chevrolet Taxi Hot Rod offers a rare combination of solid structure, strong mechanicals, and standout style, making it an appealing choice for anyone looking for a unique and character-filled classic. Number 2. This 1964 Ford Galaxie XL 500, offered at $9,800 and located in Bangor, Pennsylvania, is presented as a solid and honest full-size classic that runs and drives, making it a usable project rather than a dormant restoration. Powered by a 390 cubic inch V8 paired with an automatic transmission, the car is described as capable of being driven home as it sits, though it does need a master cylinder to be properly road-ready, since the brakes currently require pumping to operate correctly. The seller positions it clearly as an everyday driver rather than a show car, which sets realistic expectations while highlighting that it is already functional and enjoyable in its current condition. From a mechanical standpoint, this Galaxie benefits from several desirable features that enhance drivability and safety compared to many cars of its era. It is equipped with disc brakes on all four wheels, a significant upgrade that improves stopping power and confidence behind the wheel, along with power steering to make this large-bodied Ford far easier to handle in regular driving. The Big Block 390 provides the kind of smooth torque and relaxed cruising character that made these cars so popular in the 1960s, and paired with the automatic transmission, it offers a comfortable and straightforward driving experience suitable for both cruising and longer trips. The exterior has been repainted approximately 25 to 30 years ago, and while it still presents well overall, there are signs of age in the form of bubbling and visible Bondo in the quarter panels as well as some spots in the fenders. These imperfections are openly acknowledged, reinforcing that this is not a freshly restored or concours quality example, but rather a presentable driver that shows its history. For many enthusiasts, this kind of honest cosmetic condition is appealing because it allows the car to be enjoyed without worry, and it also leaves room for future bodywork or refinishing if the next owner chooses to take it to a higher level. Taken as a whole, this 1964 Galaxie XL 500 offers a strong blend of size, style, and classic V8 performance at an approachable entry point into full-size 1960s American cars. With its running and driving condition, upgraded braking system, and comfortable power steering, it is well suited for someone who wants to get behind the wheel right away while addressing a few mechanical and cosmetic needs over time. Offered as a straightforward cash sale with no interest in trades, it represents a clean and usable classic that delivers the iconic Galaxie look and feel without the expectations or price of a show-level restoration. Number 3. This 1968 Buick Riviera, offered at $26,680 and located in Kingsville, Maryland, is presented as an exceptionally well-kept and highly original example of one of Buick's most iconic personal luxury coupes. The car is described as an all-numbers matching vehicle with just 81,331 original miles, underscoring its authenticity and careful preservation over the decades. Represented by G&M Auto in Kingsville, it is positioned not simply as a classic, but as a standout Riviera that retains the character and integrity that collectors and enthusiasts value most in a late 1960s Buick. Mechanically, this Riviera is reported to run and drive extremely smoothly, reflecting the level of maintenance and care it has received throughout its life. The engine bay is noted to be super clean, which further supports the claim of excellent upkeep and suggests that the drivetrain has not only been preserved, but also regularly serviced to maintain proper operation. Buick's reputation for smooth, torque-rich engines and refined ride quality is a defining part of the Riviera's appeal, and this particular example is portrayed as delivering that experience just as it was intended when new. The interior is described as exceptional, providing a strong indication that the car's cabin has been well protected from wear and neglect, and that it still offers the rich, comfortable environment that made the Riviera such a desirable personal luxury car. The top is also said to be in very nice condition, contributing to the overall presentation and reinforcing that this car has not been left to deteriorate. Together, the interior, top, and clean engine bay paint a picture of a vehicle that has been cared for comprehensively, not just cosmetically but as a complete, functional automobile. Overall, this 1968 Buick Riviera stands out as a stunning, numbers-matching classic with documented low mileage and a level of condition that reflects years of attentive ownership. With its smooth running performance, excellent interior, and clean, well-maintained mechanical presentation, it offers a rare opportunity to own a Riviera that has not been heavily altered or neglected. Located in Kingsville, Maryland, and offered through G&M Auto, this car represents a high-quality example of Buick's elegant and powerful late 1960s design, appealing to collectors and drivers alike who appreciate originality and refined American luxury. Number 4. This 1967 Ford Mustang Coupe project car, offered at $6,750 and located north of Almont, Michigan, is presented as an honest and fairly priced entry into one of the most iconic American pony cars of the 1960s. Originally specified from the factory with a 289 cubic inch V8, AC4 automatic transmission, and candy apple red paint, the car still retains its core drivetrain configuration along with 5 lug axles and front and rear drum brakes. It currently runs, though somewhat rough, and the transmission engages all gears including park, reverse, neutral, drive, and the lower ranges, giving it the basic functionality needed for a project that can be developed further rather than a completely dormant shell. From a mechanical perspective, the Mustang is described as being a running and driving vehicle that will require attention to bring it to a more reliable standard. The C4 transmission needs shift shaft seals, which is a known and relatively straightforward service item, and the engine, while operational, is not running as smoothly as it should. These details are openly stated, making it clear that this is a true project car intended for an owner who plans to work through the mechanical systems and gradually refine the way the car performs and drives. Structurally, the seller is very upfront about the condition of the body and underpinnings, noting that the car has rust issues and will need further repairs, particularly in the front end. It has already received patchwork on the frame rails, floors, and other areas, but it is made clear that more work will be required to properly address the rust and restore full structural integrity. This transparency is important for anyone considering the car, as it allows a realistic assessment of the scope of the restoration, whether the goal is to build a solid driver, a restomod, or a more traditional restoration. Despite the challenges, This Mustang is being offered with a clean green Michigan title and at a price the seller considers in line with other 1960s Mustang coupes on the market, reinforcing that it is positioned as a fair, no-nonsense deal for a serious buyer. With its original 289 and automatic configuration, desirable 5-lug setup, and classic coupe body style, it provides a solid foundation for someone willing to invest time and effort into bringing it back to life. Sold as a firm, cash-only deal with no trades or holds without a deposit, this 1967 Mustang represents a straightforward opportunity to own and build a true American classic. Number 5. This 1972 Chevelle Malibu, offered at $17,000 and located in Jeffersonville, Kentucky, is presented as a solid and desirable muscle-era Chevrolet that already runs, drives, and carries many of the mechanical upgrades enthusiasts look for in a usable street machine. Powered by a 350 cubic inch V8 paired with a turbo 350 automatic transmission, the car offers a proven and reliable drivetrain combination that is both easy to maintain and well supported in the aftermarket. With a clean Pennsylvania title, it is positioned as a straightforward ownership transfer, making it easy for the next buyer to take over and continue enjoying or improving this classic A-body Chevrolet. From a performance and drivetrain standpoint, this Malibu stands out thanks to its 12-bolt pos-traction rear end, which is a highly sought-after upgrade over standard open rear ends, providing improved traction and durability under acceleration. The addition of traction bars further supports the rear suspension, helping to control axle wrap and improve stability when power is applied, whether during spirited street driving or occasional performance use. Together, these components make the car far more capable than a stock cruiser and give it the foundation to handle additional power or more aggressive driving if the owner chooses to go that route. Visually, the car benefits from new Boyd wheels and tires, which give it a modern, aggressive stance while still complementing the classic Chevelle body lines. These wheels not only enhance the overall appearance but also contribute to improved road manners and grip compared to older or mismatched setups. The combination of the updated rolling stock and the muscular Malibu styling creates a look that is both clean and purposeful, helping the car stand out whether it is parked at a local cruise-in or rolling down the highway. While the car starts, runs, and drives, it is honestly described as needing a little attention before it can be considered a true daily driver, which suggests there are minor mechanical or tuning items to be addressed to reach full reliability. This kind of transparency makes it clear that the Malibu is not being sold as a perfect, fully sorted show car, but rather as a strong, running classic with solid bones and desirable components already in place. For someone looking to get into a 1972 Chevelle with a capable drivetrain, clean paperwork, and plenty of potential for further refinement, this Malibu represents an appealing and well-equipped starting point. Number 6. This 1972 Cadillac Sedan Deville, offered at $7,500 and located in Jackson, New Jersey, is presented as a beautiful and largely original full-size luxury sedan that was purchased last year from the original family owners, giving it a strong sense of history and continuity. The car is described as being in very solid condition overall, with a body that remains in good shape and paint that still shows well, even though it will eventually need repainting to bring it to a higher cosmetic standard. It is portrayed as a true attention-getter on the road, regularly receiving thumbs up from other drivers, which speaks to both its classic presence and its well-preserved appearance. Mechanically, this Deville has received extensive recent maintenance, making it far more than just a parked showpiece. The seller's father has performed a complete tune-up including new spark plugs, wires, points, cap, and rotor, along with replacing the gas filter, air filter, muffler, and tailpipe, and installing a new valve cover gasket. Additional work includes an oil change, antifreeze change, all new belts, a rear-end gasket with fresh gear fluid, a new front tire, a repaired and balanced spare tire, and a fixed horn, all of which point to a car that has been made ready to be driven and enjoyed rather than simply stored. Inside, the Cadillac is described as being in great shape, maintaining the comfortable and elegant interior that made the Deville such a desirable luxury car in the early 1970s. The chrome trim is also in great condition, adding to the overall presentation, although the grille is noted as needing repair, which is one of the few cosmetic flaws mentioned. The heating system works very well, making the car comfortable in cooler weather, while the air conditioning system simply needs a recharge to become fully functional again, a relatively minor task compared to major mechanical or interior restoration. Taken as a whole, this 1972 Sedan Deville is not presented as a perfect show car, but rather as a very solid, mostly original classic that is ready to be driven, enjoyed, and taken to local shows or weekend cruises. With its strong mechanical refresh, comfortable interior, and honest cosmetic condition, it offers an excellent balance between usability and classic Cadillac luxury. Located in Jackson, New Jersey, it represents a great opportunity for someone looking for a large, stylish, and well-sorted American luxury sedan that can be enjoyed right away. Number 7. This 1958 Ford Thunderbird Coupe, offered at $19,000 and located in Buffalo, New York, is presented by Village Import Auto as a highly attractive and well-documented example of Ford's iconic personal luxury car from the late 1950s. Finished in grenadier red over a red and white vinyl interior, the car has a striking period-correct color combination that highlights the Thunderbird's sleek and sculpted body lines. It was purchased in 2013 from its original local owner in Western New York and is reported to have just 51,000 true miles, giving it a strong provenance and reinforcing its appeal as a carefully preserved classic. Power comes from a 352 cubic inch V8 engine paired with a 3-speed automatic transmission, providing the smooth, effortless performance that made the Thunderbird such a desirable car when new. The drivetrain is complemented by swift Sure power brakes, making it easier and safer to drive in modern traffic while still retaining its vintage character. This combination of a strong V8 and automatic transmission makes the car well suited for comfortable cruising, whether around town or on longer drives, staying true to the Thunderbird's original role as a refined and stylish grand touring car. The car was repainted and reupholstered in the late 2000s, meaning both the exterior finish and the interior have been refreshed while still maintaining a faithful, factory-style presentation. Inside, the red and white vinyl upholstery creates a bright and inviting cabin, supported by a wide range of original style features including a manually adjustable passenger-side front seat, an electric clock, an AM radio, and Ford's Magic Air climate control system. Additional factory options such as the Aquamatic windshield washer and wiper system, reverse lights, and Fashion Ray wheel covers further enhance the car's authenticity and period charm. Details like rear wheel arch shields and the overall clean, well-kept appearance reinforce that this Thunderbird has been maintained as a special car rather than a neglected project. Offered through Village Import Auto, a dealer that has served the Western New York community for decades and is located in East Amherst, New York, just 10 minutes from the Buffalo airport, this 1958 Thunderbird stands out as a low-mileage, well-optioned, and visually striking example. With its original ownership history, tasteful restoration work, and desirable specifications, it represents a compelling opportunity to own a classic Ford that combines luxury, performance, and timeless 1950s style. Number 8. This 1970 Oldsmobile Cutlass 442 Tribute, offered at $37,990 and located in Schuylkill Haven, Pennsylvania, is presented as a high-impact, performance-inspired muscle car that captures the aggressive look and feel of the legendary 442 while delivering strong street presence and drivability. Finished in high-impact yellow with matching yellow-coated wheels, it stands out immediately, reinforced by its air induction hood with pin locks and a rear spoiler that give it a purposeful, factory muscle car attitude. Offered through Route 61 Classics in Orwigsburg, Pennsylvania, the car is marketed as a fully inspected dealership vehicle with transparent pricing based on real market data and actual condition. Under the hood sits a Rocket 350 V8 engine paired with a Muncie 4-speed manual transmission, a combination that delivers a classic, hands-on driving experience and the kind of engagement that muscle car enthusiasts value most. Power steering and power brakes make the car far easier to handle and stop than many early muscle cars, allowing it to be driven with confidence both in traffic and on open roads. The Oldsmobile 10-bolt rear end supports the drivetrain and provides a durable foundation for spirited driving, while the trumpet-style dual exhaust gives the car a bold and unmistakable muscle car sound. Inside, the Cutlass is equipped with bucket seats and a center console, creating a sporty and driver-focused cockpit that matches the car's performance-oriented exterior. All gauges and lights are reported to be working, which is an important detail for both usability and originality of feel, ensuring that the driver can monitor the car's systems properly while enjoying the drive. These interior features, combined with the manual transmission, give the car a true muscle-era atmosphere that appeals to enthusiasts who want more than just visual impact. As a 442 tribute, this Cutlass delivers the iconic styling cues and road presence of one of Oldsmobile's most celebrated performance models without being positioned as a factory-original 442, making it accessible to buyers who want the look and experience without the premium attached to a genuine example. Route 61 Classics emphasizes fair, non-inflated pricing and welcomes potential buyers to review how the value was determined, as well as to schedule showings and test drives. Located in Schuylkill Haven, Pennsylvania, this 1970 Cutlass represents a bold, well-equipped, and visually striking muscle car that is ready to be enjoyed on the road or at local shows. Number 9. This 1971 Ford Mustang, offered at $12,850 and located in Woodbridge, Virginia, is presented as a strong-running, rust-free example that has been kept in excellent mechanical condition and is ready to be driven with confidence. The seller emphasizes that it carries a Virginia title in their name and that the price is firm with no trades, positioning it as a straightforward and serious sale. Powered by a 351 cubic inch V8 paired with an automatic transmission, the car has just 62,000 original miles and is described as having recently completed a 3-hour drive without issue, reinforcing its reliability and roadworthiness. Mechanically, this Mustang is portrayed as being very well sorted, with the seller stating that everything has been done properly and that the car runs, drives, and stops well. The 351 V8 delivers strong, smooth performance, and the automatic transmission makes it easy to enjoy for cruising or longer trips. Its Southern California history is highlighted as a major advantage, as it is said to have absolutely no rust whatsoever, which is a critical factor for buyers looking at early 1970s Mustangs that are often plagued by corrosion issues. From a usability standpoint, the car is equipped with a functioning heating system, making it comfortable to drive in cooler weather, though the air conditioning is not currently blowing cold. The seller notes that it could be made cold again with some additional work, but makes it clear that the car is not being advertised as having fully operational air conditioning at this time. This honest disclosure allows potential buyers to understand exactly what to expect while still appreciating that the core mechanical and driving systems are in good working order. Overall, this 1971 Mustang stands out as a clean, low-mileage, rust-free V8 car that is already proven on the road rather than being a static project. With its strong drivetrain, solid Southern California body, and firm, no-nonsense pricing, it represents an appealing option for someone who wants a classic Mustang that can be enjoyed immediately with only minor comfort-related work left to do. Located in Woodbridge, Virginia, it offers a rare combination of originality, usability, and corrosion-free condition in a desirable early 1970s Mustang. Number 10. This 1975 Chevrolet Corvette Stingray, offered at $24,995 and located in Statesville, North Carolina, is presented on consignment with Rare Rides Company as a bold, aggressively styled C3 that prioritizes street presence, attitude, and performance over factory originality. Finished in a subtle shade of orange with painted stripes and equipped with painted T-tops, the car immediately stands out thanks to its flared rear wheel wells, rear spoiler, chrome side pipes, and Craigar wheels wrapped in Cooper Cobra tires, creating a low, wide, and muscular stance that looks ready to pounce. Custom recessed sealed beam headlights eliminate the troublesome factory vacuum-operated doors, adding both reliability and a distinctive custom look that reinforces this Corvette's street warrior personality. Power comes from a Corvette 350 cubic inch V8 paired with an automatic transmission, delivering a strong and accessible performance package that is easy to enjoy in real-world driving. Under the hood, the engine is dressed with blue Chevrolet valve covers, a polished air cleaner, an aluminum radiator, and a chrome alternator, giving it a clean and purposeful appearance to match its aggressive demeanor. The V8 breathes through loud side pipes that broadcast its presence wherever it goes, while power disc brakes provide confident stopping and the manual steering offers a direct, connected feel to the road, making this car more about engagement and excitement than luxury. Inside, The black vinyl interior is in solid condition with a mix of original components and performance-oriented upgrades that support the car's custom theme. While the dashboard and center console show some age, they do not detract from the overall presentation, and the cockpit is enhanced by Sun Pro gauges, an aftermarket tachometer with shift light, and a Kenwood stereo, all of which give the interior a functional, driver-focused vibe. Additional features like a tilt steering column and power windows add convenience, making the car more comfortable to live with while still maintaining its raw, hot rod Corvette feel. Mechanically, this Stingray is described as running strong and shifting well, making it a turnkey driver that is ready to be enjoyed immediately, with only a few minor electrical items such as the wipers, horn, and reverse lights needing attention. It is clearly not aimed at Corvette purists, but instead at enthusiasts who appreciate custom touches, aggressive styling, and a visceral driving experience. With its unique looks, rumbling side pipes, and well-sorted small-block V8, this 1975 Corvette offers a distinctive and unapologetic take on the C3 platform for someone who wants to stand out and have fun on the street. Number 11. This 1972 Ford Mustang hardtop coupe, offered at $27,000 and located in Monroe, Michigan, is presented as a beautiful and highly original example of the early 1970s Mustang, retaining the character and charm that collectors and enthusiasts value. The car is described as being in very pristine condition, suggesting it has been carefully preserved rather than heavily modified or neglected, and it stands out as a well-kept survivor that reflects the styling and feel of the era. Its classic hardtop coupe body provides the sleek, clean roofline that defines these models and makes them especially appealing as both cruisers and collectible classics. Under the hood, this Mustang is powered by a 302 cubic inch V8 paired with a 3-speed automatic transmission, a combination that delivers smooth, dependable performance and makes the car easy to drive in both city and highway conditions. The V8 provides the unmistakable Mustang sound and torque, while the automatic transmission adds to the relaxed, comfortable driving experience that suits this generation of the car. The seller notes that it runs awesome, reinforcing that this is not just a showpiece but a Mustang that performs well on the road. In terms of equipment and comfort, this Mustang is fitted with air conditioning and power steering, two highly desirable options that greatly enhance usability in modern driving. Air conditioning makes the car far more enjoyable in warm weather, while power steering helps tame the heavier steering feel that many early 70s cars can have, making it easier to maneuver and park. These features, combined with its original configuration, give the car a strong balance between vintage character and everyday drivability. Overall, this all-original 1972 Mustang Coupe represents a rare opportunity to own a well-preserved, well-optioned V8 Mustang that has not been heavily altered from its factory form. With its pristine condition, strong running drivetrain, and desirable comfort features, it offers both collectability and enjoyment for someone who wants a classic Mustang that can be appreciated for its originality and driven with confidence. Located in Monroe, Michigan, it stands as a standout example of Ford's iconic pony car from the early 1970s. Number 12. This 1963 Oldsmobile Cutlass, offered at $19,999 and located in Brighton, Michigan, is presented as a clean and well-kept classic cruiser that retains the charm and elegance that made these early 1960s Oldsmobiles so desirable. Finished in a rich burgundy exterior paired with a cream and off-white interior, the car has a timeless and upscale appearance that fits perfectly with its era. With just 62,732 original miles and a clean title, it is positioned as an honest, well-preserved example that has not been overused or heavily altered, making it an appealing choice for collectors and enthusiasts alike. From a mechanical and usability standpoint, this Cutlass is described as running well and driving as it should, allowing it to be enjoyed immediately rather than needing to be revived from long-term storage. Its reputation as a smooth and comfortable cruiser is reinforced by its ability to function as a true driver-quality classic, suitable for weekend trips, local shows, or relaxed highway cruising. The fact that it still carries its original mileage further supports the idea that it has lived a relatively gentle life and has been cared for rather than neglected. The exterior and interior are both described as being in solid vintage condition, with the burgundy paint and cream-colored cabin presenting a well-preserved and attractive overall look. The interior in particular is noted as being well-maintained, which is often one of the most difficult and expensive areas to restore on a car of this age. Together, the preserved interior and exterior suggest that this Cutlass offers a level of originality and authenticity that is increasingly hard to find in early 1960s American cars. Overall, this 1963 Oldsmobile Cutlass represents a strong blend of originality, drivability, and classic style, making it a great candidate for someone who wants a car that can be enjoyed on the road rather than just displayed. Offered as a driver-quality classic with solid condition throughout and clear paperwork, it provides an excellent opportunity to own a stylish and well-preserved Oldsmobile that fits equally well in a private collection or as a weekend cruiser in Brighton, Michigan. Number 13. This 1965 Ford Thunderbird hardtop, offered at $15,996 and located in Reading, Pennsylvania, is presented as a remarkably well-preserved personal luxury car with very low original mileage of just 37,470, highlighting its careful and limited use over the decades. The car was purchased from a local adult owner and remained in the same family for a very long time, reinforcing its strong ownership history and sense of continuity. It is noted as having always been a Pennsylvania car dating back to November 30th of 1964, which adds to its documented background and helps support its originality and authenticity. Under the hood, this Thunderbird is powered by a 390 cubic inch V8 with a 4-barrel carburetor paired to a 3-speed automatic transmission, delivering the smooth, confident performance that made these cars such popular luxury cruisers when new. The engine has recently received new hoses, contributing to its reliability and readiness for regular driving. Described as turnkey and ready to enjoy, it is positioned as a car that does not need immediate mechanical work, allowing the next owner to focus on enjoying the driving experience rather than starting with repairs. Visually, the car stands out in its rare diamond blue color, complemented by a matching blue vinyl interior that gives it a distinctive and upscale mid-60s appearance. This color combination enhances the Thunderbird's sleek lines and reinforces its identity as a refined yet sporty personal luxury coupe. The interior continues the theme of originality and preservation, supporting the overall impression that this is a well-cared-for example that still reflects the look and feel it had when it left the showroom. Adding to its appeal, the car comes with 4 factory keys, the original owner's manual, and even some awards that have been won by the Thunderbird, all of which contribute to its collector value and historical interest. These extra pieces of documentation and memorabilia make the car more than just a driver, turning it into a well-documented classic with a story behind it. Located in Reading, Pennsylvania, this 1965 Thunderbird offers a rare opportunity to own a low-mileage, well-preserved example that is ready to make new memories while honoring its long and carefully maintained past. Number 14. This 1969 Chevrolet Camaro, offered at $42,500 and located in Prestonsburg, Kentucky, is presented as a very solid and highly usable classic muscle car that combines strong performance with clean driver-quality presentation. The seller describes it as a nice, road-ready car that can be driven anywhere with confidence, reflecting its reliable mechanical condition and overall solid build. With paint that shows well and a body free of rust, it stands out as an example that has clearly been maintained rather than left to deteriorate, making it attractive to someone who wants to enjoy a Camaro on the road instead of keeping it parked. Under the hood, the Camaro is powered by a strong-running 355 cubic inch V8 equipped with headers, an aluminum intake, and a mild camshaft, giving it a healthy, aggressive sound and a noticeable bump in performance over stock. This engine is backed by a 700 R4 automatic transmission that is described as shifting great, offering both smooth operation and the benefit of an overdrive gear for more relaxed highway cruising. Power steering and power disc brakes further enhance drivability, making the car easier to handle and stop, especially compared to more basic factory setups from the late 1960s. Structurally, the car is noted to have solid floors and a solid trunk, which are critical areas on first-generation Camaros and often the most expensive to repair when rust is present. The absence of rust combined with good quality paint gives the car a clean and confident appearance, allowing it to be enjoyed without constant worry about bodywork or corrosion. These solid foundations support its classification as a strong driver quality example, capable of regular use while still looking sharp at cruise nights or local shows. Inside, all gauges are reported to be working, an important detail for both functionality and authenticity of the driving experience. The Camaro is described as hitting the road great, reinforcing that it is not just a showpiece but a well-sorted classic that is ready for real-world driving. Offered for sale or trade in Prestonsburg, Kentucky, this 1969 Camaro represents a compelling blend of performance upgrades, solid structure, and attractive presentation for anyone looking for a powerful and dependable late 60s Chevrolet muscle car. Number 15. This 1967 Ford Galaxie 500 Fastback, offered at $25,000 and located in Virginia Beach, Virginia, is presented as a striking and well-preserved full-size muscle-era Ford with just 45,000 original miles. Being sold by a Virginia dealer, it is positioned as a true classic that combines strong originality with tasteful performance upgrades, making it appealing both to collectors and to drivers who want a distinctive and powerful cruiser. The fastback body style adds an extra layer of desirability, giving the car a sleek and sporty profile that stands out among the more common sedan versions of the Galaxie. Under the hood, this Galaxie is powered by a 390 cubic inch V8 paired with a smooth 3-speed automatic transmission, delivering the kind of big block torque and relaxed highway cruising that these cars are famous for. The engine has been enhanced with a 4-barrel intake, a Holley carburetor and air cleaner, Edelbrock valve covers, and an aluminum radiator, improving both performance and cooling while also giving the engine bay a more aggressive and well-detailed appearance. These upgrades complement the car's strong factory drivetrain without taking away from its classic character. The car rides on upgraded wheels and tires, which not only improve its stance but also contribute to better road manners and a more confident feel behind the wheel. Finished in a beautiful aqua exterior over a matching aqua interior, it presents a cohesive and eye-catching color combination that highlights the Galaxie's bold late 1960s styling. The interior and exterior together create a visually striking package that looks as good parked at a show as it does rolling down the highway. Overall, this 1967 Galaxie 500 Fastback offers a rare blend of low original mileage, powerful V8 performance, and tasteful enhancements that make it both collectible and highly enjoyable to drive. With its strong mechanical foundation, attractive color combination, and dealer-offered presentation in Virginia Beach, Virginia, it represents a compelling opportunity for anyone seeking a full-size American classic that delivers both presence and performance in equal measure. Number 16. This 1965 Pontiac LeMans Coupe, offered at $19,996 and located in Reading, Pennsylvania, is presented as a stylish and well-upgraded classic that blends original mid-60s Pontiac character with important modern mechanical improvements. Finished in reef turquoise with a matching turquoise interior, the car has a bright and period-correct color combination that highlights the clean lines of the LeMans body. With 105,795 miles showing, it is positioned as a solid driver quality example that has already received key updates to make it more reliable and enjoyable to own. Under the hood, this LeMans is powered by a 326 cubic inch V8 paired with an automatic transmission, offering smooth and dependable performance well suited for cruising and everyday driving. The drivetrain has been improved with electronic ignition, a new carburetor, and a new radiator, all of which contribute to easier starting, better drivability, and improved cooling. These upgrades make the car far more user-friendly than a completely stock setup, while still preserving the original Pontiac V8 character that enthusiasts appreciate. From a handling and safety standpoint, the car has been fitted with a new disc brake conversion kit, a highly valuable upgrade that dramatically improves stopping power compared to the original drum brakes. New shocks have also been installed, helping to tighten up the ride and handling and giving the car a more confident, controlled feel on the road. Together, these updates make the LeMans not just a good-looking classic, but one that can be driven with more confidence in modern traffic conditions. Cosmetically, the car is honest about needing a new paint job, giving the next owner the choice to return it to its original reef turquoise or refinish it in any color of their preference. The interior has already been refreshed with new upholstery, providing a clean and attractive cabin that matches the exterior color and saves a significant amount of restoration expense. Located in Reading, Pennsylvania, this 1965 Pontiac LeMans offers a strong combination of classic style, useful upgrades, and customization potential, making it an appealing platform for someone who wants a vintage coupe they can enjoy now while refining it further over time. Number 17. This 1969 Ford Mustang Mach 1, offered at $89,000 and located in New Haven, Kentucky, is presented as a rare and highly desirable R-Code example that represents the pinnacle of late 1960s Mustang performance and collectability. Powered by the legendary 428 Cobra jet engine and equipped with factory air conditioning, this Mach 1 stands out as one of the most sought-after combinations ever offered in the Mustang lineup. Although it was originally built as a 4-speed car, it has been converted to an automatic transmission by a previous owner, making it more comfortable to drive while still retaining the brute force and prestige of the original big block package. From a performance standpoint, the 428 Cobra jet is known for its massive torque and formidable power, and this car is positioned as delivering that experience while remaining smooth and usable thanks to the automatic transmission. Being an R-Code Mach 1 places it in a very exclusive category, as these were among the highest performance Mustangs of their era, built to compete both on the street and at the drag strip. The inclusion of air conditioning further enhances its appeal, as many high-performance cars of this type were ordered without comfort options, making this one especially attractive for collectors who also want to enjoy driving their car. The body is described as being completely rust-free, which is a major point in favor of its value and long-term preservation. A clean, rust-free structure is critical for a car of this caliber, and it supports the claim that this Mach 1 is as good underneath as it looks on the surface. The overall presentation is said to match its visual impact, suggesting that the car has been well cared for and maintained in a condition worthy of its rare specification and high-end market position. Offered strictly to serious buyers with no joyrides, this Mustang is clearly being marketed as a premium collectible rather than a casual driver. With its combination of a factory R-Code 428 Cobra jet, air conditioning, rust-free body, and iconic Mach 1 styling, it represents a top-tier example of Ford's muscle car era. Located in New Haven, Kentucky, this 1969 Mach 1 stands as a powerful and prestigious classic for someone looking to own one of the most coveted Mustangs ever built. Number 18. This 1959 Cadillac Coupe Deville, offered at $21,000 and located in Greendale, Indiana, is presented as one of the most iconic finned Cadillacs ever built, capturing the dramatic styling and luxury that defined the pinnacle of late 1950s American automotive design. Described as an original unrestored California car, it carries the kind of authenticity and originality that collectors seek, especially in a model as rare and celebrated as a 1959 Coupe Deville. The seller notes that the car was purchased from a private party in Arizona about 5 years ago, reinforcing its long history in dry climates that are generally kinder to classic car bodies. Under the hood, the car retains its original 390 cubic inch Cadillac V8 paired with a hydromatic transmission, preserving the factory drivetrain that made these cars such powerful and smooth luxury cruisers in their day. The engine is reported to fire, indicating that it has life and can be brought back into running condition, which is an important advantage for a car that is being offered as an unrestored classic. One of the standout features of this particular example is its rare factory air suspension option, a highly unusual and desirable feature that adds to both its historical interest and its potential value once fully restored or recommissioned. Structurally and cosmetically, the Cadillac is described as an overall solid car, with all of its stainless trim present, an important detail given how difficult and expensive these pieces can be to replace or restore. The completeness of the trim and major components suggests that the car has not been stripped or heavily modified over the years, making it a strong candidate for either preservation or a proper restoration. Anyone familiar with classic Cadillacs knows how rare it is to find a 1959 Coupe Deville in any condition, and this example stands out as a particularly appealing survivor due to its originality and completeness. The car is available for in-person viewing and is stored approximately 30 minutes west of Cincinnati, Ohio, making it accessible for serious buyers who want to inspect it closely. Located in Greendale, Indiana, This 1959 Coupe Deville represents a rare opportunity to acquire one of the most visually striking and historically significant Cadillacs ever produced. With its original California background, rare air suspension, and solid, unrestored condition, it offers an exceptional foundation for someone looking to own and preserve a true American automotive icon. Number 19. This 1975 Chevrolet Camaro Type LT, offered at $39,949 and located in Lock Haven, Pennsylvania, is presented as an exceptional one-owner survivor that represents mid-1970s American muscle in near-showroom condition. Finished in its original factory silver paint over a striking red cloth interior, the car is described as looking much as it did when it left the showroom floor, a rare distinction for a Camaro of this era. With just 17,819 original miles, it stands out as a remarkably low-mileage example that has clearly been preserved with great care rather than driven and worn down over decades. One of the most appealing aspects of this Camaro is its 4-speed manual transmission, which adds a true enthusiast driving experience to the Type LT package. Being unmodified and meticulously cared for, it retains the character and feel that Chevrolet originally intended, making it especially attractive to collectors who value originality over heavy customization. The Type LT trim level adds a more refined and upscale touch compared to base models, giving this Camaro a blend of sportiness and comfort that fits its era perfectly. The interior is described as exceptionally well preserved, with the red cloth upholstery remaining clean and vibrant, reinforcing the car's low-mileage status and careful ownership. This kind of interior condition is extremely difficult to find in a car that is nearly 5 decades old, especially one that has not been restored or reupholstered. The exterior, still wearing its original silver paint, further supports the idea that this Camaro has lived a sheltered and well-maintained life, making it a true time capsule rather than a reconditioned example. Overall, this 1975 Camaro Type LT offers a rare opportunity to own a highly original, one-owner, low-mileage classic that captures the look and feel of mid-70s performance cars in an authentic way. Located in Lock Haven, Pennsylvania, it is positioned as a premium collector-quality example that appeals to enthusiasts who want originality, documentation, and preservation rather than a modified or heavily restored vehicle. With its combination of manual transmission, striking color combination, and exceptionally low mileage, this Camaro stands out as a truly special survivor from a unique era in American automotive history. Number 20. This 1978 Ford Pinto hatchback, offered at $1,300 and located in Christiansburg, Virginia, is presented as a very solid and optioned classic compact that is being sold as a project or parts car due primarily to a title complication rather than the condition of the vehicle itself. The seller explains that although there is a title, the Virginia Department of Motor Vehicles has it listed as a Falcon, creating a bureaucratic issue that has become too costly and frustrating to resolve, which is the main reason the car is being let go. Originally purchased for $1,000 because of how solid it was and how many factory options it carried, it is now being offered to recover that investment rather than as a profit-making sale. From a factory equipment standpoint, this Pinto is surprisingly well optioned, featuring power steering, power disc brakes, an automatic transmission, intermittent wipers, rear window defrost, and air conditioning, all of which make it far more desirable and usable than a basic economy spec example. These options add significant appeal for someone looking to restore or modify a Pinto, as they provide a strong comfort and drivability foundation that is not commonly found on these cars. Even though it has not run since the early 1990s, the seller notes that everything is still in place under the hood, suggesting it has not been stripped or heavily altered. The interior is described as rough but complete, meaning all of the pieces are there even if they need restoration, which is often far better than trying to source missing parts for a car of this age. One aluminum slot wheel is missing, but otherwise the car remains largely intact, reinforcing its potential as either a full project or a donor vehicle for another build. The overall impression is that this Pinto has survived in solid, unmolested condition, making it an interesting and increasingly uncommon platform for someone who appreciates late 1970s compact cars. The seller is open to hauling the car for a nearby buyer in exchange for some gas money, making it easier to get the vehicle moved without needing to arrange transport. Located in Christiansburg, Virginia, this 1978 Pinto hatchback represents a low-cost entry into a unique classic. Whether the goal is to sort out the title and restore it, use it as a parts donor, or build something unconventional. With its solid body, extensive factory options, and honest description of its issues, it offers a realistic and transparent opportunity for the right enthusiast. We appreciate you watching our roundup of 20 affordable classic cars from the marketplace. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, and subscribe to Cheap Classic Cars. And make sure to share this video with anyone who shares your love for timeless rides.